John. All right, Scott, you're up.
I'm a hero. Through the Spider-Verse I fly. We're drawing. Spider ladies tonight. Spider ladies tonight. Spider ladies tonight.
All righty. Well, much to the critics' chagrin, Madam Web is out, and well, we're not necessarily drawing Madam Web. We figured it'd be a good time to do like Spider Women. Doesn't have to be Marvel or DC or anything like that. Just any character, any female character that's got some kind of spider theme going on. Black Widow counts, you know. What does DC have, Scott? I know there's a Spider Woman-y thing, right?
Not that I'm aware of.
No.
There's in one of the enemies of the Legion of Superheroes. It's yeah. I don't know why they call her Spider Girl, but there was a Spider Girl that was one of the villains that fought the Legion of Superheroes, and I don't think she has spider powers as much as she has her hair. She can move her hair like Medusa.
Okay.
But they call her Spider Girl. Oh.
Do you know why there's a Spider Woman?
Well, Stanley just wanted to license the name before somebody else could.
Because I was reading. I think it was Filmation was going to do a Spider Woman cartoon, and it was like they wanted to hop on it before, so that's why. So Filmation ended up having to make some other Web Woman or something like that.
Well, because they did put out a cartoon. It was called Web Woman and Spinner, I think.
Something like that, but I think that was supposed to be Spider Woman initially.
Yeah, I'm sure. Web Woman. Yeah, Web Woman. In her secret identity of Kelly Webster.
Still on the nose, huh, Webster?
Yeah. But yeah, I remember her.
Nobody will figure it out.
And Spinner was her little spider creature buddy. Right? Wasn't his name Spinner?
Yeah, it was Spinner. It was like this weird green thing.
He was the Filmation sidekick character thingy, right?
Yeah.
Shit, maybe I'll draw Web Woman.
You should.
I think so. Okay, I'm gonna make Web Woman.
I thought you were going to do Kiss of the Spider Woman.
Kiss from a Rose.
Sonya Braga. Seal. That was from the Batman soundtrack, right?
Batman Forever, 1995.
Yeah.
I was driving to California in 95, and the song came on the radio, and I was all excited, and then I'm driving, and we're crossing county lines. And then all of a sudden they started playing some Spanish song. And I was like, oh man, wait. I want to pull over to the side of the road and reverse.
That's the mainland driving experience. Yeah, you know, when I did my drive from Michigan down to Georgia, I'd get in a station that I was really digging, and then after a while you'd start losing it, and then you try like, oh, what's coming up next, you know?
Oh man.
Which is pretty funny because it's like from Michigan pretty much all the way down till you get to about Kentucky, you can get some good rock stations. And then once you get to Kentucky, it's like, ugh. That starts getting all country.
It's too big.
But yeah, the Filmation's Web Woman. There were other characters that got sued. There was like Super Stretch and Micro Woman. And then there was like there was Manta and Moray. There was Merlin, who was kind of like Doctor Strange. You know, like most of their characters are pretty derivative.
Yeah, both companies ripped each other off, so just cyclical, you know.
Yeah. Oh.
Figured I'd throw up a Spider Gwen or and maybe do a Silk. Because I'm basic.
Silk. I'm surprised they didn't try to sneak Silk into Madam Web.
Who saw Madam Web besides me and Drew? Anybody? John, did you watch Madam Web?
No, I didn't see it. I mean, you said it all. You left halfway through. You know.
I caught the rest.
I'm just messing.
That's what I
He had
told
to go.
Drew. I'd catch it.
He had to set up the jam.
Yeah, that's why.
You know, it's funny. It was kind of long. I was a little surprised how long it was.
It's funny the line that everybody ripped on in the trailer about, you know, like, what is it that like he shot my mom when she was researching spiders in the Amazon or whatever. That wasn't even in the movie.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that line never made it in the movie.
That movie. Oy.
It does not bode well when you say that.
It's just
Like I said, I mean it's watchable. I mean if you can watch Morbius, you can watch Madam Web.
No, I didn't even watch more of it.
it wasn't Morbin time for you.
No.
I don't know. Morbius.
You're sucking it.
I
Sounds
just
like something nice to say.
Yeah.
Well, for me, Morbius had potential if they'd just leaned into the R and just made like a horror movie, you know?
yeah.
That's my only complaint with Morbius. I think they should have just leaned into the R and gone for it. R for
Oh, it's a pirate movie now.
R for rated.
R, the Morbius.
Well, it's Marvel had all these good like horror flavored superhero comics in the 70s. And
You know where Stanley came from? Wasn't he like a horror guy?
well, the story I heard was that because of the comics code, there's specific language in the comics code that says there can't be any depictions of vampires, werewolves, zombies, like all these specific like monster types. And so the guys who were writing it, I guess, wanted to do a, Spider-Man versus a vampire, but they couldn't they couldn't call him a vampire like outright. So they came up with Morbius because the whole thing he's called Morbius, the living vampire. So it's already like that's the
workaround.
yeah. So it's like they put it out there right up front that he's not undead, he's the living vampire. So he's not and if you notice there was like because it says you can't do the mummy in the comics code, and then Marvel had to character the mummy, so they had the living mummy he was called. So but it's like there were characters that they did that were sort of supposed to be like their take on classic monsters. So Morbius is the living vampire. John Jameson becomes the man wolf, so he's like a werewolf, but he's a more science fictional werewolf, not a, cursed werewolf. And then Deathlock was supposed to be like Frankenstein.
Oh,
The living
And then-
Frankenstein.
in Spider-Man the animated series, didn't Morbius like he had suckers on his hand or something?
Yeah,
and
it's
he had
suckers.
Yeah, because they couldn't
right?
show him biting. In the what is it? The standards and practices wouldn't allow biting.
Really? In the 90s? You
Yep.
think they would?
Nope. That's it. So they came up with, instead of Morbius biting people with his fangs and drinking their blood, he would like suck their life force out of them with his
Interesting.
weird suckers on his hand.
How come
Remember
they
that
didn't just have
sucks?
somebody good that could like do that? Like he's about to bite him. They go off screen and you see the shadow.
Well, I mean, when they had Nocturna on Batman the Animated Series, the workaround was that they did exactly that. Like she bit Batman in the shadows, and then they even wanted to. I think Bruce Timm was saying that they tried to do a single drop of blood going down Batman's neck. That you just like that was all you could see, and they wouldn't even allow that.
Yeah.
Well, even for like when Tim Drake's, no, not Tim Drake's, Dick Grayson's parents, right? When they died,
Yeah.
it was kind of a cutaway and just, an incidental note, and you knew already, like, oh, they died, So I think they had to be pretty creative back then.
Yeah.
But those guys are good. Not like that's why nobody likes Spider-Man.
You obviously watched the cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, I thought it was pretty cool that they found a way to sort of do the Secret Wars in the Spider-Man cartoon.
Oh, yeah.
And they actually had him cross over with like other characters.
I mean, they did several things. Then they do the Sinister Six. And,
Yeah.
yeah. It took me a while to get used to that one because I was so used to the Spider-Man and Amazing Friends. So, Peter Parker and his denim jacket.
There's Miss Lion.
Yeah, so it took me a while to get used to, that 90s one.
Everybody knows it's on Fox.
Huh?
Everybody knows it's on Fox. Remember that they had that promo they said. It's on Fox. It's on Fox.
Well, that's kind of the interesting thing is like in the 90s, Fox had the best. They probably were the only ones that really had Saturday morning cartoons.
Yeah.
No, they were still doing it. I mean,
Were they? I mean, I think NBC had pretty much all moved all the way to like Saved by the Bell and like all the teenager shows or whatever it was supposed
I mean,
to be.
they still had cartoons because Real Ghostbusters and everything was still going on.
That was what, ABC?
Probably ABC, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember sending the VCR. Yeah, Fox had some really interesting cartoons. I mean, they had like Attack of the Killed Tomatoes,
Eat the Cat,
Eat the Cat, and Little Shop
Tick.
of Horrors, The Tick. But I guess too that was about the time too that Kids WB kind of came out, right?
shortly after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
like
that's when they got
mid to late 90s, I think.
Yeah.
For those.
My favorite Spider-Woman so far has been the one from the first, or I guess the second, Across the Spider-Verse, the pregnant Spider-Woman.
Oh,
I liked her.
she was in Madam Web, right?
No.
No, there's a different Spider-Woman.
Yes.
Okay. That's the lady.
Oh, shoot. Why didn't somebody tell me I still had the promo thing up?
Michael, you start
Too involved drawing.
Sorry, I didn't notice.
16 minutes, people just like looking at that thing going, hey, you guys can take that promo thing down.
You know? It's all about the conversation.
No, it's like,
Yeah.
Is anybody in the chat?
Yeah. all two viewers.
it shows there's 4 people watching and nobody said anything. It's like,
Well, maybe they enjoyed the promo. I don't know.
maybe it's all 4 of us.
they're just treating this art stream like a podcast. Just
It
listen.
is. Yeah. And that's fine. That's what it's all about. And of course, we have our quiet moments. You know.
Sorry.
All good. Do over. I don't know what I'm doing. Not feeling it today. Nope. Somebody doot.
It's Aiko.
Hey now,
Put her in.
Welcome,
Put her
Aiko.
in.
Aiko.
How you guys doing?
Then okay.
Tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you go to the collector show?
Yeah,
The collector show? Oh, you did go.
Well, I didn't go. I had a different event that day. How was it?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't go.
okay.
It was okay. Was it busy?
Yeah, I was busy.
I was gonna go and then I forgot I didn't have any money.
Oh, well, that's a problem.
Wait,
Well, you
wait,
know,
wait. But it was free if you came in cosplay. Why didn't you just do that?
I mean, I don't want to buy stuff. I wouldn't be able to buy nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I found
Yeah.
I found a Batmobile for 50 cents that I bought.
Oh, I could have come up with 50 cents. Shit.
Found a
No
what?
Batmobile for you.
Oh, Batman.
Was it like the Corgi Batmobile? What kind of Batmobile was it?
No, it was like a Hot Wheels one that I didn't have. So I was like, oh.
Yeah. Figured.
So I grabbed it and I paid the guy 50 cents. And then I opened it and they got the look on the guy's face is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, you know you don't open these things. Now it's not mint anymore. How
It's mint
dare
on
you,
my-
sir?
It's the most important place it has to be.
That's like when I worked at Jellies.
Can't open
The
it
comics guys would always be like, I'd ask them like, "Oh, did you read that issue?" And they're like, "Read them? What are you talking about?" I was like, "Well, don't you read your comics?" And they're like, "No." And I was like, "He's like, I just bag them and board them and stick them in the box." I was like, "Get out of here!"
And hope that in the future.
It's like Pokemon cards. We just look for the cards. We don't play. We don't play the game.
Play the game.
You're missing out.
No, I meant like the card game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
This year's World Championship is in Hawaii.
it will be in Hawaii.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think you
Swan
can only
Holiday says, hey.
Hey,
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 Swan.
Oh, Haley, sorry.
can draw with us.
Yeah, come draw with the Swan. You want the link? I'll send you the link.
Come draw with us. Come draw.
And Chun Yi are watching with us.
Oh, okay. So they're the other two from the 4.
Napua should be in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's probably busy on 1944.
Yeah.
Getting ready to go live with the
That's right. The Kickstarter
Kickstarter.
coming up. I forgot that there's 29 days this month. It's like it kind of messes me up.
Tomorrow is Superman's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, how old is he now? 80 what?
Oh, I mean, comic lore, not.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
Clark Kent's fictional birthday.
I
Yeah.
see. So technically, it's only when it's the 29th. So he's really like 9. Actually, surprising because you know how I do those birthday things. So I see who's coming up, and I see actually there's quite a few people who are actually born on the 29th.
Yeah, for real, or is it just
For real, yeah.
Swan says he's stuck at work.
Oh,
Likely story, Swan.
that's okay. Just jump on anyway.
Nice thing about Spider-Gwen's costume is like almost all black, right?
Yeah.
Once you draw the shapes, you can just black out most of it.
Pretty much. Although I get confused with her webbing. Like, I don't know. I still don't like those shoes. I think those shoes are kind of weird.
Crocs? It's like Crocs sewn into the suit.
Yeah. I thought they were supposed to be like ballet shoes or something there.
It depends on who's
Spider-Gwen?
wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, in her original first appearance, she's wearing ballet shoes. Then they switch her over to like
Slip-on.
Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, now she's wearing like high tops, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe it depends on the rendition.
I liked her in the ballet shoes. I thought that was cool.
Mason Brown is watching.
She-
Hello
she's
from
got a
Canada.
thing. She's got a thing for ballet shoes.
What, me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a thing for ballet shoes.
I'm just messing.
Although I used to work with a ballerina.
Oh yeah?
Her body was amazing. She was like ridiculously strong. She would like flex her back muscles and look like a freaking superhero.
Isn't that what, like, what's her name said for like when she did for this Madam Web thing, that she wanted to be upside down like the comics?
Who's
So when
that?
she got lowered down, they had to figure out how to do that.
Madam Web?
The one who plays the Julia Carpenter Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, she gets a couple of upside down scenes. I think she's the only one.
You guys ever watch any of those on the Disney Plus channel, the making of stuff? What do they call them?
Behind the scenes or something?
No, it's not behind the scenes.
In front of the scenes? Obscene.
Obscene. Right, it's
Yeah,
obscene.
Okay.
It's more
Anyway,
ob-
so basically the how they make the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And which one are you referring to?
Well, it's just like you were talking about, like Spider-Woman having to be up down. I watched the one for Marvels last night.
Oh yeah, because they have to when they had to do the swapping, right?
The swapping, and then like the opening scene where she like jumps out of her ship and falls through space. That was done with a rig, and then Brie Larson floating down upside down to give her the weight.
Nowadays, you don't know what's CGI and what's actually like they actually figure it out.
It's the assembled, so they do like Marvel
Assembled.
Studios assembled, and they do the behind the scenes of the making of different movies.
That's cool.
Assembled.
Like Avengers.
I haven't even touched Disney Plus in a while, but the other day I watched the documentary on Ric Flair. That's on Disney Plus. Right? It was good. Woo! The nature boy.
Scott's being a ghost. Now it's Curly, the ghost of Curly.
It's already drawn anyway. And I'm drawing Spider-Gwen. Drew, what are you drawing?
I'm drawing Web Woman.
Yeah.
All right, John?
I did Spider-Gwen. I'm just kind of warming up.
I'm trying to figure out. Did Web Woman have any powers?
Spider Gabber is who?
I'm drawing Spider Gabber Pokemon, so I'm drawing Bria as Spinarak and Blossy as Ariado.
There you go. See?
Oh, there you go.
Outside the box, spidery Pokemon.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
I'm assuming they're spidery Pokemon anyway. I don't know.
Yeah,
Jack.
They are. This is Ariados.
Okay. Yep. Wait. Try that again.
From Johto, from Gen 2.
Yeah.
It doesn't have 8 legs.
No, she only has 4 legs. Like a Gabber. Like a Gabber. Maybe I should put paws on them.
Like a good Gabber.
Backwards.
Think on this thing.
Spiders have 8 legs, though.
It's a Pokemon.
It's the
It's okay.
like ants that have 6 legs, right?
Huh?
What's the one? There's Spinarak.
Yeah, that's the unevolved form of that one.
Isn't there like there's like an electrical one too, right?
There's some other ones.
Yeah, I thought about doing those, but then I was like, what's going to be more recognizable, Gen 2 or like...
Yeah.
Where are they? They're from freaking Sword and Shield, and nobody really knows those, I think.
There's that other one, that Dupiter or whatever it's called. Dupiter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's true.
Oh yeah, Dupiter.
Let me
I
look.
I call it Dupiter.
Jupiter.
Because it's Jupiter.
The stupider Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, Araquanid. Well, even Araquanid only has 6 legs.
That's right.
And I don't know. I
Is
think
it? Yeah.
Galvantula. Even Galvantula only has 4
Yeah.
legs, you guys. They really like copped out when they made their spiders. I think they just didn't want to draw all the extra legs.
Maybe. Well, they did it for the octopus. What is that octopus? That fighting
Yeah,
one?
Artillery.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that one has 8 legs.
he have. I just caught one today.
There you
Let's
go.
see. He's got, it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, he has 8 legs. There's just like a bunch of small ones in the back. He's got 2 big arms in front. 1, 2, 3,
There you
4,
go.
5. He has 8 legs. Artillery.
Okay. Well, there you go. Well, it's in the name, though. It's Octo.
Alan Lowe is watching.
You hope.
Alan Lowe? Wow, he must be bored.
Hi, Mr. Lowe.
Hi, Lowe.
Hello.
Hello.
My
Yesterday
wife's
was Pokemon Day. Was there anything special for Pokemon Go or anything yesterday?
A whole bunch of
Yeah,
hats.
they have party hats on.
Oh, party hats.
A
Yeah.
whole bunch of party hats.
They have party hats like twice a year, so they have it in July as well for the anniversary of Pokemon Go. So it's pretty.
Did you get a
like-
party hat?
Yeah, they never update the party hats. It's always the same one as like previous years. So I have
Oh,
so many party
okay.
hats already. Yeah, it's not that special. They should make a new hat for each year.
They should.
Because this one, though, I don't think you can evolve this hat. With the hat
Yeah,
Pokemon.
and that's the other thing. Yeah, you can't evolve some of the hats. So you can't evolve Eevee, which sucks. And you can't evolve
Oh,
Bulbasaur or Pikachu, but you can evolve Squirtle and Charmander for some reason.
I thought the physical hat could evolve. Like, what?
Oops. That's not how it works.
Yeah, that's why I was confused. I'm like, the game really changed from last time I played it.
Yeah, here, let me show you Party Hat Blastoise.
There's Alan. Hello.
Hello.
Cute. There's Party Hat Blastoise.
How's it pulling a whole carnival, Alan?
You have a party hat, Charizard?
Yeah, I do. I have a good quality one.
Oh.
But you know what sucks about that is that when you Mega Evolve him, He doesn't keep his party hat on.
Oy.
The party's over.
Yeah,
He's
so you can
evolved.
see when he's got his party hat on, but then his Mega Evolve forms in the background, they don't have hats on. So, yeah, had I known that, I would have chosen to use my Mega Energy to evolve my Shiny instead. Live and learn.
Partied like it's 1999.
We're going to party like it's 1944.
Woo!
Oh yeah, I didn't know that the theme for Kawaii-Con this year was going to be Obake. So,
Yeah, I didn't realize that either. But actually,
Yeah,
that makes sense from the little things that they showed. I'm like, okay, now.
Obake, Obake! Obake!
yeah,
Gonna
so
get
Obake is Ghost.
I gotta make Ghost Pokemon stickers now.
Yeah.
I just think about Demon Slayer when Zenitsu, like that first time they go out like on a mission, and then he's like Zenitsu just going like, Obake.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. There was that spider family, right?
He was all scared. He was all freaked out. He's like, Obake.
Yeah.
Alan's got a comment on the carnival. Carnival was a bust. One of the burger tents blew away, which shut down one of the hamburger booths.
Yeah.
No chicken in this year. They ran out of a lot of food too.
Wow.
That good, huh?
Carnival.
Puno's falling off.
No.
No. Yeah, I'm really not feeling it today. Oh,
well, you better feel it because
I'm
you're
not
drinking
feeling it,
draw.
man. You
feel it.
lost my groove.
You better drink.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah,
Where
what's
is my
everybody
drink?
drinking today?
I don't have a drink today.
Lemonade.
Tang.
Milk, lemonade.
It's that astronaut, or the drink the astronauts took to the moon.
Alan says he thought the Kawaii-Con theme was white anthuriums. Anthuriums. What the hell that is?
Where'd you get that info?
Oh no,
What's a-
that's a nickname.
Anthuriums. Anthuriums. I'm not even sure I'm saying it right.
Because if
Obake.
that's true, I better look for something to draw.
Ghost, huh? Everyone in the art
Gengar.
here, so that's good to know. I can make up.
Yeah.
What's a good anime ghost character?
Ouette.
What?
Toilet bound Hanako.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh
Yeah.
god. Moaning
That's more of a
Myrtle.
spirit.
Toilet bound Hanako?
Yeah, I drew that one time.
Is that an actual character?
Yeah, that's the definition. It's like the character died in the
On the toilet?
schools, like the toilets. Yeah, so
Like Elvis?
that's how you. They always have that thing like at I guess like at schools, like there's always like those mysteries to solve, and one is always like the haunted bathroom. So
Oh yeah, because the phantom shitter.
you know what I'm talking about.
I used to work third shift at a factory, and it was always like it wasn't always my job, but it would be like a rotating duty to clean the bathroom. They always didn't, but the third shift was always responsible for cleaning the bathroom. Like we always had to do it, and you'd be like, okay, I'm gonna clean the bathroom. Everybody's do what you gotta do because I'm cleaning the bathroom, and I don't want anybody messing it up after I clean it. And then without fail, somebody would always use the toilet right after I'd cleaned it, and then I'd get yelled at, for like, you guys are supposed to clean the bathroom, and you go in there and it looked like somebody's butt exploded
Ron's
in the
here.
can.
You ever wander in there and like, how did they get it on the ceiling?
And
They brought it from home.
so we started.
Crap everywhere.
We always just joked. We're like, yeah, the factory's haunted. We got a phantom shitter.
It was, It's all different kinds of ghosts.
I'm about 99% positive it was actually one of the guys from the morning shift, because he would always get there early, and I always had a feeling that he got there and would blow up the bathroom before he started his shift. It's like, do that at home.
No. You've seen what he does. He doesn't want to deal with that at home.
I'm also positive he was coming in drunk.
There you go.
Ron is in the stream. I think Ron is here for the word problem. What's the word problem?
I don't have it yet. I was busy today.
Good.
I'll make it today. Or no, I'll make it probably tomorrow. Yeah, that's good. That'll give me something to do tomorrow while the power's out.
The power's out.
Yeah. People called me and was like, yeah, your power's going to be out from 8 to 2:30. So
Alan says, yeah, duty.
Duty. It's that,
you tell that person that's not acceptable. I want the power on all the time. All the time.
I have the power.
Duty. So it just cut the tail end. What? Phantom shitter, Drew? What's going on?
Yeah, the phantom shitter.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So,
Is this at your house or what's?
When I worked in a factory.
Ah, okay. Because that would be really disturbing if that was your house.
Okay. Yeah, especially since I live alone, I'd freak out. I'd be like,
Yeah,
what's
happening?
happening?
Yeah.
It's funny. I have like a split personality. One of them surfaces and uses the can, and then I'll be like, "What happened?"
you come back to worst blind date ever. It leaves. You were just shitting all over the place. Again. It's kind of like the Hulk. It just kind of comes out.
What, the Hulk?
I don't get it, John. What's going on?
His other persona, it happens and he can't control it.
Oh, the Hulk blows up the bathroom.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you knew who it was. I was doing all that.
I had a hunch that it was one of the guys from first shift who would get to work early at the factory and take a dump before he started his shift, but never confirmed it.
What kind of factory was it?
It was a plastics molding facility.
Yeah.
We made like palletization for stuff, like for other like parts that had to be shipped. We'd make like these plastic pallets that they would ship on.
Mm.
We made these specific crates that were specifically designed for transporting bananas and other fruits. And then we made, for a while, we had a contract to make these sandboxes for like Fisher Price. And we're trying to think of some other stuff we made. I don't know, a bunch of stuff.
Is it still around?
I don't know, they might be. The company was called Fabriform in Pekin, Indiana.
I was hoping you did plastic poop.
No, nothing that exciting.
Okay.
But
Just
one
the
of the
real
machines,
stuff, John. Just the real stuff. Thing.
Okay. You don't need a mold for that, huh?
Yeah.
one of the machines, we had these like machines for vacuum forming, and I guess it was old and they were going to get rid of it. And one of the guys who worked there was like, "Can I buy this machine?" So they sold it to him for relatively cheap. And he took it to his house, and then he made a mold himself to make like duck decoys, and tried to start like a side business selling duck decoys.
Oh.
Did they do well, or
I don't know. He still worked at the factory, so it wasn't. I guess he couldn't quit his day job.
Oh.
But working in a factory is so weird because it's like one of the ladies I worked with, she had accidentally cut a little piece of her finger off. We had these band saws that we used to cut off like excess plastic from when you demold the stuff. There's always like the flash plastic on the stuff from that like sort of spreads out from the sides of the mold, so you gotta like cut it off. And I think she was using one of the band saws and she nicked a piece of her finger off.
Ugh.
And they gave her, I think she got like 5 days off paid, and I think it was like $20,000.
Wow.
And every day I was like, all I got to do is lose just a little bit of my pinky, and I get 5 paid days off and $20,000. Like I'm
And
trying
you
to
have
think,
9
how
more
can
fingers.
I can imagine Drew just staring at the machine and looking at his fingers.
That's exactly-
20,000.
That's exactly-
20,000.
do you want
That's
to become
exactly
Yakuza?
what I did.
20,000
Not quite an arm
right
and a
there.
leg.
20,000. All I gotta do is stick my finger in right there.
All I could think was like $20,000, 5 paid days off. Like,
Still got
what-
9 more.
But I could never work up the initiative to actually chop a piece of my finger off.
Yeah.
I was too scared.
The Yakuza.
Yeah, but they're like really committed, right? I don't think
Yeah.
Drew was that committed.
No, I wasn't that committed. Although 20,000 would have been nice back then.
Back then.
But, I liked working at this factory. One of the guys I worked with, he was just like had hair down to like his butt, and he would always like, because when you work at the factory, you got it tied up, so he always had it tied back in a ponytail, but it was like super long. And one day we came into work, and he had a box of brownies with him. And he was like, "Hey man, you want one of these?" And I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Actually, you probably shouldn't have one of those." He's like, "These are special brownies." I was like, "Oh." And he was like, "You know what? Go ahead and have one." And then he was like, "You're a big guy. Eat 2." And so I ate 2 of them. And then we had to start up a machine. So it's like we had gotten a new mold in, so I had to like set up the mold. So you spend like the first part of the night setting it up. And then you got to put it together and then run it, and you get to make sure it's working right, So you do a bunch of test runs to make sure it's going. And you got to cycle the machine to let it heat up so that, because you want that plastic to heat evenly or else the mold will be funky, So I was cycling it a few times to let it heat up, but I guess I was like spacing out, and I was letting it cycle like 50 times without really paying attention. And the guy I worked with came over and he was like, "Hey man," he's like, "You're way too high to do this job." And I was like, and he's like, "Let's go do something else." So he went to the foreman and he's like, "Hey," he's like, we're gonna be working the rest of the night on forklift. And the foreman was like, "Okay." So he took us off the machines and put us on forklift. So I was high as hell on these crazy brownies, driving a forklift around this plant like a maniac. And we were doing the most ridiculous stuff. We were racing through the warehouse and forklifts. We were trying to see how fast we could grab a pallet or how fast we could drop off a pallet. Like it's a miracle. A miracle we didn't like destroy the place. It was crazy. It's so funny.
It's a good thing
But-
there wasn't any OSHA inspector walking around.
But it was a fun time.
surprised you remembered.
Oh my god, I'd never ingested, that like anything cooked like brownies like that or anything like that, and it was like, it's way different than other methods of delivery. I felt like it lasted like the entire shift. I felt like
these days the Comic Jam streams are going to be used as evidence against Drew.
I disclosed all of my past history when I had to get it, because I had to get a polygraph when I used to have a top secret clearance. You got to have a polygraph. So I was like, I'm not gonna lie. So they asked you, like, have you ever used any recreational drugs? I was like, yep.
Matter of fact, this morning, before I came here.
No, all that stuff was a long time.
What are you gonna do about it? But see, I told the truth. I should be rewarded.
Honestly, I think as long as you're honest,
Yeah,
I think you only get in trouble is when you try to lie.
that's right. Like George Washington. Speaking of forklifts, am I? Oh, go.
No, go ahead. Thinking about forklifts.
No, my friend used to have a store, Mecca, Hawaii, and I guess he ordered a glass case, and I guess they delivered it, and I guess he got a call, and he just says, "Oh, I think you have to come down because you have to like say if you're gonna accept it or refuse it." And he's like, "What are you talking about?" And so he goes down, and he sees like, remember Sean, Scott?
Yeah.
So yeah, so he sees the box, and there's like 2 holes in it. Like that's probably where like the forklift jammed through. But that's the thing. It's like I guess they couldn't take it back until he actually okayed it, and then they took it back to get another one. But he's like, why would I say yes? Why would I say that I want this? It was just destroyed.
Some people do. Every time I peeked into your friend's shop, all I saw was guys playing video games.
Who? McAvoy?
Yeah. I went in there like once, and then every time I went to because that was in Kaimuki, right? That's the one in Kaimuki, right? Yeah. So you would park in the back, and then when I was going to Gecko's, I would pass by, and every time I looked in, just guys playing video games.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. On the phones or like?
Nah, they actually had a console set up. But to their credit,
Was
when
there
I
a console?
walked in, there was a console. They were playing a video
I
game.
don't remember.
But to their credit, when I walked in, somebody stopped playing and got up and helped me out.
Yeah.
So,
I'm actually surprised
They
because
just
he
knew how to have
usually
fun.
has all the Kamen stuff and all that, so I figured that's why you would go in.
yeah.
Drew, Alan's got a comment for you.
What do you say? All right, hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, see what I'll say.
It's a long one.
Mild mannered Drew Gutierrez was working his night job at the plastic company. One day he drove a forklift into a molding machine. Energized by 10,000 volts and a couple of funny brownies, he became the legendary Fabrica Form Man.
There you go.
Fabrica Form Man. That's a pretty good origin story.
That's right.
I think I'd be a super villain though, and not a.
It's from cleaning the bathroom.
Well, that's the villain.
Oh. The Phantom Shitter.
The Phantom Shitter.
Wow, this is like writing itself.
And do it like that, the voiceover from Mighty Heroes.
Oh, for like the Super Friends, Ted Knight.
Was
Meanwhile,
it the same? Was it the same one?
Mighty Heroes. Mighty Heroes was what's his name? That was more like
Cuckoo, cuckoo.
no, but it was more like a more professional voice, like in the town of
Yeah,
of
Yeah,
the
yeah.
town,
That was good, John.
and the call goes out for the mighty heroes. I think
Dun, dun, dun,
I'm
dun,
pretty sure
that's
like
how it
one
goes,
guy
right?
did like pretty much all the voices.
Yeah.
There was Rope Man,
Yes.
Tornado
And
Man, Strong
Tornado
Man,
Man. Yeah, that's right, Strong Man.
Baby Man,
Was
Diaper
it
Man.
baby? It was
Diaper
Diaper
Man.
Man.
Diaper Man.
Diaper Man.
Diaper Man.
Diaper Man,
And then Cuckoo Man.
cuckoo, cuckoo.
Once in a while, if I do like a Mighty Heroes thing, I see a Ralph Bakshi will like give it a like. I think that's kind of cool.
Ron, do you have a House of Pies?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You have a what?
I went to the House of Pies in Houston.
Oh.
I didn't know they had them in California.
Well, Sonia said they used to have it down in the Long Beach area, further south, and then she didn't know there was one up here. Well, that's actually in the Hollywood area.
I thought you were saying Ron owned the restaurant.
That's what I was thinking. Like he has a House of Pies, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Wow.
He's like, yeah,
That's right, I own it.
What are we talking about?
Ron lived in a House of Pies.
Meanwhile,
His
at
house-
the House of Pies.
Live in a house of lies. Pies, lies.
It's a surprise. Pie.
The pies are okay, though.
Yeah.
Well, the one I had, anyway.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be the big thing? Isn't that why they're called House of Pies?
Well, it's at the back of the menu.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Everything
It's like-
else,
It's like going to the IHOP and like
yeah,
pancakes.
kind of. Yeah, kind of. They got like pancakes. And...
It reminded me of Anna Miller's. Like the
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta take off. Ciao, folks.
Oh, see ya.
Oh,
Who is that?
Facebook
Alan.
user.
Alan.
That could be
Oh,
anyone.
Alan.
Alan's got to go.
Bye, Alan.
you gotta go. You gotta go visit the penguin with the gun.
Alan's allergic to pies.
That's a shame. I like pies better than cake,
Cow pie.
except those. I'm allergic to those.
Oh.
Drew bounced.
True bounce
I'm back.
with a vengeance.
And he's back.
I love pie. Like you, Ron, I think I appreciate pie more than cake.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess the Family Guy thing.
No.
Wonderful Day for Pie.
A Wonderful Day for Pie.
You didn't see that? They did a Disney spinoff.
No.
Adam West Mouse.
So they did their own like multiverse thing, and then they go into this one world, and it's like Disney. So I mean, I think they actually got animators from it too. And Peter comes out, and they do this whole musical number. It's a Wonderful Day for Pie.
This Tom Tucker Mouse.
Scott knows what I'm talking about.
I feel like Scott knows everything.
I haven't watched that much Family Guy.
The best Family Guy intro. One day I was lying in bed and all of a sudden that bump came out. I was like, whoa, what's going on here?
Oh, they did the Super Friends spinoff.
Yeah, sat up right in my bed. I was like, wow.
I like the one he's Spider-Man to the Batman theme.
Spider Pig, Spider Pig.
Oh, that's Simpson.
Spider Pig, Spider Pig.
Oh, The Simpsons. No.
I think they said they couldn't get the rights to the Batman theme, so that's why they did Spider-Man instead. Oh no, they're gonna get the Spider-Man song, so that's why they did it, Batman.
Because nobody likes Spider Man.
Does Disney own Family Guy now? Were they on Fox? Were they?
Ah,
Yeah, Disney owns a lot of stuff.
so at one point I thought Seth MacFarlane like owned Fox because he had so many shows on, Cleveland Show and all that.
American Dad.
American Dad, yeah.
American Dad is on TBS now.
Who owns Hulu?
I thought Disney did.
Yeah, it's
Is
Disney.
that Disney? Okay. Maybe.
No, not maybe. It's a yesy.
No. That's what I'm saying. So maybe they own Family Guy. I don't know. Just had that whole Fox Disney thing going on.
Yeah, Disney owns parts of Fox.
He still knows they don't own the news division. They own.
Yeah. They don't own the news. I don't think they own the sports one either.
So Madam Web, this is Disney or Fox or Sony or what?
Sony.
Sony.
The one and only.
When you think of Spider-Man, just remember think of the S for
It says he's been
Sony.
lurking. It's in my Instagram. All right. I'll get to it later in the stream there, Phoenix. By the way, y'all. Phoenix over on Twitch.
I see they're gonna try to. They're gonna kind of change the Superman logo again or something like that. They're gonna change that S.
Like the Kingdom Come S.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Space After? I knew it looked familiar. I just couldn't figure out where it was from.
But they're not going to use the black, right? They're going to use the.
No, it's I mean it's just regular colors, but it's just that
Kind of stylized. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like Henry Cavill S.
I know somewhere I can hear Lawrence screaming.
Wait, what?
Superman's, that his S logo. I guess they're gonna like change it.
Oh,
in
you
the
just
comics.
don't like the logo.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were hating on an Akita owner. That's the only reason I care about him at all.
He owns an Akita.
Yeah, he has a really cute American Akita, a really fluffy fat one. Like, no.
Well, he is the world's cinnamon roll. So
You guys see Bloss? Bloss heard that we were talking about it, yeah, but like you.
Who's the world's cinnamon roll?
Henry Cavill.
Is he?
Yeah, it seems like everybody loves him.
Me.
Phoenix says Disney reaches $8.6 billion deal with Comcast to fully acquire Hulu.
There you
Disney
go.
on Wednesday announced it will buy Comcast, $8.6 billion stake in Hulu, completing the takeover of the streaming service.
Good grief.
I thought Disney doesn't have money.
Sure they do.
No, it's Warner Brothers doesn't have any money.
Yeah, they have two.
Go there, Zaslav.
Huh? Yeah.
Well, they bought Marvel back in 2007. It wasn't like, I don't know how much it was, but
Yeah.
They got Marvel for a steal, didn't they?
I don't know. And then they bought Star
I want to say
Wars.
Marvel they got for in the millions, not the billions.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, because wasn't Marvel still kind of coming back from its bankruptcy?
Yeah. Marvel was not doing well when Disney bought them, so they got Marvel for a steal.
Mm.
The
And I
comics,
remember
in the
like
whole-
when they bought Lucasfilms, there was like $4 billion.
Yeah.
They made that up and then some. Silk's costume. Silk's the one that's a pain to draw for me there.
Huh.
With all her, she got that webbing on her chest, on her torso.
That's the Asian Spider Woman, right?
Yeah.
You know what else would have been good to draw today? Coraline's villain. Did anyone draw that yet?
No.
We're about due for first round of looks. You guys ready to go?
Sure.
I'm hopping over to Instagram to get Phoenix's image right now. Somebody messaged it to me.
Popping fresh.
All right, so I'll start off with Phoenix's here. So let me get my share screen. Here's Phoenix's.
Whoa.
Wow.
Nice.
That's
Wow. That's awesome, Phoenix.
I like how she's wearing a mask.
Yeah.
No, that's her costume, I think, right? Doesn't she?
yeah.
Yeah.
But she's also very conscientious about
She's a
her
germaphobe.
health.
Is it really?
All right.
Did they ever fix that thing where, like, if her and like Spider-Man are next to each other, like, don't they get kind of react to each other?
There's spider sense.
Yeah.
So I started
know.
off with Spider-Gwen. This is going to be a work in progress. So I'm going to go through and try and put a city back there just for Ron. But that's going to take me a while. It's not something I can do in the stream. So I got to break out the ruler and the vanishing points and shit like that. So it's going to take me.
Just take your time.
Where?
That's my suggestion.
And then I'm working on a silk right now. Kind of a chibi-fied silk. Not quite chibi, just big head.
SD is what they called it before.
Scott, you ready?
Super deformed SD
Oh yeah.
for
That
Gundam.
sounds terrible.
No, but that's
Scott,
what they called it before.
Scott's got the classic Spider-Woman costume there.
Nice.
Yeah, those are
Nice.
pretty cool styles to SD.
We got
super,
Mara, bent arch back, coming over the wall thing.
Oh, like what's his name? Like Manara.
Yeah,
That's
that
Milo
was,
Manara. All right, thank you, Scott. All right, John, you ready?
Okay, sure. Oh, where'd my second one go?
Oh, look, John's got some modern art there.
ooh,
Yeah, it is. Yeah, see, what do you make out of this?
Oh, I
I
always
should
love
post
those.
it. Like, what do you make out of this?
I think for bats.
I should probably blur it and use it as a
Yeah.
background.
You got Gwen.
He says you look hard with that, Scott.
Thank you.
John rocks the Gwen. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey.
And then I did from Dungeons and Dragons. I did Loth, the Spider Queen.
Oh, nice.
Well, who is the one in the Hobbit? I mean, the Lord of the Rings. What's that spider lady?
Shelob.
yeah, she.
Shaboom.
Yeah.
John, isn't there some
Yeah.
isn't there like some Japanese myth about a Spider Woman?
Yeah, but I
Oh, it's
don't like
Greek.
to.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm sure
So,
there's a
but I'm not. It's.
Japanese.
I don't like some of those Japanese legends.
There's a yokai. There's a spider yokai.
Heiko, you ready?
Yeah. Here's my first spider gabber.
Spider Gabber.
There we go.
Spider Gabber. Does whatever a gabber. Spin the web.
I want to see that scurrying across the living room
Wait a
floor.
minute. Spider Gabber does whatever.
It's a great drawing, Aiko, but it is nightmare fuel. That is nightmare fuel. It is nightmare
Aw.
fuel.
It's not cute.
He's
That's-
thinking of, was that the Thing? John Carpenter's The Thing.
All I can do is like, if that was crawling on the wall, I'd shit myself and die. That is-
Aw, but look, it's a happy face spider. It's kind of a happy
It's not
face.
because he's going to eat us.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the last thing you see before it attacks.
Oh, come on. It's not a bad way to go.
Yeah, it is.
Look that
Last
up.
thing you see is going to be something cute.
Dirty.
Jeez.
All right, who's next? Drew, I think you're the last one, right?
Okay. So I'm drawing Web Woman and Spinner from the old Filmation cartoon. It's,
Woman.
I guess she did. Yeah. I was gonna say, did she wear like that kind of leotard? Yeah, I guess she did. Yeah.
it was like she's from the Donnaverse. She don't wear pants.
Leotard.
Yeah, whatever you call it, a singlet. I don't know, whatever it is. But anyway, so
onesie?
that's that one.
It's like a Wonder Woman outfit, kind of. I was reading this thing about like why do like superheroes wear like underwear outside their pants, kind of thing.
It's not underwear; it's trunks.
Yeah.
Because the
Well,
strong
they were
man-
Yeah, that's what they were saying. They were equating it to like the strongman and the circus. I didn't know that.
Like acrobats and tightrope walkers,
Oh, come on, John.
daredevils.
Everybody knew that, John.
Did they?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because for modesty, you can't go walk around in tights without trunks on the outside of them.
Yeah.
Or else everybody
I
can
just thought
see
it
if you're
looked better.
circumcised or not.
That and they got. I'm pretty sure there's laws against that, right? Or no?
Like the Phantom has like those blue and white.
The Phantom Shitter.
Yeah. No, his is brown and white.
No, he's not. He's not talking about the ghost who shits. He's talking about the ghost who walks.
Oh, okay. Ghost. Obake. Obake Unko.
More stories about the Phantom Shitter.
Yes.
Maybe I should do a comic.
So
I should do a comic about the Phantom Shitter for the Macabre Tales.
we That's more of gross than macabre.
And the
That'd be
pool will
Ron's
never work with me again.
So you guys have your stories already?
No.
I have one page drawn for it.
There you go. See?
I'm trying to just finish up the stuff for the auction.
I gotta start mine.
I hadn't even started.
I always huh?
I hadn't even started for the auction.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just grab whatever's in your inventory.
No, I don't think I have a lot of anime or manga stuff in my inventory.
Oh, I don't
That's the
think
thing. Like for Comic-Con, I can do that because I've always got comic stuff.
Wait, did we have one? Oh, that's right. No, we had one for Comic-Con Honolulu. I was gonna say like, wait, I remember doing Batman and all that. But yeah, that was the Comic-Con Honolulu auction. Actually, yeah, I didn't do one last year because we were doing the bags, right? We did those.
Yeah.
We did those bags that we did the auction on.
That's kind of fun.
Yeah.
You guys doing that again?
No.
They haven't presented anything to us, but a little bit late for them to give us something, I would imagine.
No, well, those bags were a holdover from before the pandemic too.
Oh, was it
Remember?
that long ago? Oh, actually, that's true, because I remember when I tried looking it up and there wasn't even in inventory anymore. Spider.
Well, you guys are drawing. I'm going to take a break from drawing, and let's talk
Okay.
about next month.
Okay.
So we got 4 days next month. We've got the 6, 13, 20, and 27. 6, 13, 20, and 27. And I know we want to do one on, is it VisiPop? Is that the one that does
Oh, the Has-Been Hotel? Yeah.
Has-Been Hotel? It's VisiPop,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Busy Pop.
Spell that. Is it S-Z-I? Visi? V-I-Z-I?
Yeah. Yeah.
So when do you want to do VisiPop? 6, 13, 20, or 27?
I don't know. If anything, you probably got to find out with Sandy. Sandy really wants to do it.
Well, she's not here to vote, so
Yeah.
Let's do it on the 6th.
Okay.
so next week, VisiPop. What other properties does VisiPop have besides Has-Been Hotel?
She does this other one called Hell of a Boss, and she has a webcomic called Zoophobia.
Zoophobia?
Yeah. There's a nice style. It's very I really like her character designs.
Okay. All right, so that leaves us 3 other days for March. Anybody have anything they want to do in particular?
The Ghostbusters.
Well,
right?
Obake.
When is QuiCon?
Last week, huh? The 29th.
27?
Yeah.
27, 28, 29? No, wait, 28, 20. So,
29, 30, 31.
So the 27th should be something relatively
Yeah.
light.
Well, maybe we should do a bucket. Wait, I guess we did Halloween kind of recently.
Oh, we can do it again.
I was
We
gonna
can
say
do
maybe
both.
we should do a bucket and prep for con like as soon
Okay,
as
so
possible.
the 13th we'll do Obake. How about that?
Yeah.
13th? That gives
Okay.
us some lead time.
So then
and
maybe
that's-
we can print stickers.
That's Ghost for us Howleys, right?
Well, what?
I said that's Ghost for us Howleys.
Oh, I said we
No,
got Ghostbusters.
It's ghost. It's ghost for us, Gaijin, because that's not a Hawaiian term. That's Japanese.
We got Ghostbusters next month.
Yeah.
When does that come out next month? You know
Um,
what part of next month?
I want to say the 13th.
Then
Well,
the
let's do-
13th it is.
We'll do Ghostbusters on the end because on the 13th we're doing Obake. Let's do Ghostbusters towards the end
We
of the
could do the
month.
same
That way,
thing.
well, we're gonna
So-
appreciate the ghosts with the first one, and then we're gonna
27.
bust the ghost with the next one.
There you go.
Ghost. So we've got Obake on the 13th and Ghostbusters on the 27th.
Yeah.
Yes.
The
Okay,
release date
then
is
the
like March
20.
20, March 22nd is the release date.
So it gives people 5 days to see the shit. So,
Yes. Well, I'll be watching it. early on.
I'll watch it.
Looks fun.
Oh, it's-
I mean, I like the other one. The one thing the new Ghostbusters movies are doing right is they are actual sequels. They're not
Yeah.
reboots.
Yeah. Shoot, there's something else. When does Dune come out?
It's out, isn't it?
tomorrow.
This week,
I'm
isn't
going.
it?
I'm going to watch it tomorrow night.
Mhm.
I already got my tickets for the IMAX.
Animation domination.
2 hours, 46 minutes. I don't know.
It'll be good on-
Are there
It'll be
any,
good on IMAX.
any comic people we should like?
Well, I was thinking because March is Women's History Month,
Yeah.
we could do women in comics. But do we have any more? Do we have any more Wednesdays left? Because we already got. Has
I
been
got
Hotel.
I got one more Wednesday I got to fill up.
Let's do
Maybe
women
one
in comics.
Yeah, we should. Didn't
Okay, now when you say that, do you mean like women that make comics or female characters in comics?
be whatever which way you want.
I think it should be female women who make comics.
There you go.
Okay.
Sorry, because Ramona Fradon just passed away. Huh?
Ramona Fradon just passed away.
I hope Trina's doing okay.
You know, Trina Robbins just had a stroke. You know, so I don't know. They're on my mind.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of women in comics, you know. You got Trina, you got Ramona Fradon, you got Marie Severin, Colleen Duran,
Gail
Ann
Simone.
Vicente, Gail Simone, Kelly Sue DeConnick, G. Will
Wendy.
Wilson, you know, Cecil Castellucci. I could go on and on and on.
We got Napua Hina.
Napua Hina,
Yeah.
Connie Yolitz.
That's it. No.
No others.
But
That's it.
anyway,
Amanda.
Whole world, right, John?
Beach Momoko.
yeah.
Love that joint.
Okay, so then the schedule for next week is going to be Busy Pop, and then the rest of the month is Obake, Women Who Make Comics, and Ghostbusters. Those are our topics for March.
Yay.
Work for everybody?
Sure.
If not,
Okay.
too bad. You had a chance.
See, for Obake, you can do was it Junji Ito?
I like Junji Ito. And I do like his horror stuff, but I think my favorite thing is still the one he did with the cats. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, that's a more lighthearted one.
When the lights go down in Gotham City. Yes,
How is it?
Costume again. Let's see.
Keep going, Scott. I love Journey.
Oh, I wanna be there in my city.
Ron doesn't want the journey to end.
No. Yeah, I don't care what Steve Perry says. Get him back.
My favorite Journey song is Stone in Love.
Yep.
That is a jam.
Yep.
Jam.
I guess I gotta find it. One Piece had a villain similar to like how I did Loaf, which is like half spider from the waist down.
What's going on with One Piece all of a sudden? It was like, that thing was everywhere at the collector show.
Because the Netflix show, I think, really made it popular again.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, the anime benefited greatly from it. It seems like.
Oh yeah,
It seems like it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, what's going on here?
yeah,
That
One
card
Piece.
thing really took off. Everybody's after those cards.
Well, there's one card that is like worth like about $1,000 if you get it, because it's like they only had like a limited printing.
Pokemon card?
No, this is One Piece. One Piece has a trading card game.
Oh, yeah, trading card.
It's hard to find here. Like other realms didn't even bring it in. They just,
Oh,
you know.
and it's weird because they're making like trading card games for like everything. So like even like they have like Cowboy Bebop and they have like Chainsaw Man.
Yu-Gi-Oh kind of makes sense for it to have that kind of trading card.
Well, Yu-Gi-Oh is still going on. They're still
Right.
coming out with new cards and everything for the game, just like Magic, you know.
But now, yeah, like everybody and their uncle got a trading card game, right? Where are we going? We'll never go see the Gordon Ryder trading card game.
That's just a basic deck of cards, really.
So when are we going to see it?
You
Oh, it's
can
already
just
out there. It's that.
Yeah,
basic-
you can just go to the store and just get a deck of cards. And,
Hey, I'd like to have some
pull
Gordon
out-
Ryder card game.
pull out
Yes.
one card because one card has to be the rules. There's no ace of spades. There's only that rules that tell you how to play.
Don't tell Motorhead that.
I hate to say it, but that's the only Motorhead song I know.
Yeah, me too.
I love it. It's a great song, but it never made me want to like run out and buy more Motorhead.
See a one-hit wonder.
No, I mean, they were around for a long time.
Yeah.
You know, they got a following. And I know that Lemmy used to be a member of another group called Hawkwind, but
Is that like Nickelback?
Hawkwind? No.
What's the matter with these guys?
Back, but they get a lot of crap for some reason.
Are you going to see them in concert?
I'm not a big enough Nickelback fan.
Okay. Sid went to see I guess Leslie Jones. I guess she had a comedy thing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw his picture with her. Yeah,
Yeah, with the Stay Puff.
yeah.
That's really cool
said he's-
because like
You said he was missing just like one more person.
yeah. Actually, I think Leslie was the one that he missed because it's really weird because he has this huge Stay Puff doll that he brought, and I guess when people were just going down the runway, it was being passed around and everybody was just signing it. So like Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd and
Wow.
and then yeah, I guess Leslie Jones didn't sign it, so I guess he got it this time.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Did he have that thing when Ray Parker Jr. came down?
Was that?
Did he have that thing when Ray Parker Jr. came down?
I don't know, but I think Ray signed a lot of our proton packs. I guess a lot of people brought their albums for him to sign. Anyway, and any good shows anyone's watching lately?
Crack of the Creek.
Silver Man.
Africa. Stop HIV/AIDS virus. Okay, thank you, Africa.
Wow.
There's one on Netflix that I've been watching. It's not a new show. It's an older show, but I've been watching it on Netflix. I've been really enjoying it. It's called Resident Alien.
Hey, I've been watching that too.
That's a good show.
That's a
I like
good
it.
show. Yeah, that's
It's
a
good.
Yeah, Alan.
I've been watching the new season. The new season's just coming out. In fact, the new episode tonight.
Actually, yeah, it's funny because I think if Alan Tudyk, I think he was wearing the mask. I think and he was like, he posted that today. Funny.
I like the show a lot.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched it yet, John, it's good.
I think we're gonna watch that next. Right now, we're watching this other one called Louder Milk.
Oh yeah, that looks pretty good.
He's a music critic who basically has this bad attitude and he's basically an asshole to everybody. It's pretty funny, actually.
He's a misanthrope.
Yes.
What's he missing?
His throat.
Thrope.
Mm.
Yeah, it's only 3 seasons, so we're almost done with it. So we might move on to that one.
Yeah, we're trying to finish up Resident Alien so we can start watching the 3rd season.
I liked the Ric Flair documentary. It's
Hey, I saw that too. That was a good one.
One of those. What is it? The ESPN 30 by 30 or whatever.
Yeah, like Beyond the Mat or something.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good documentary.
Yeah, I think they spliced together a lot of different documentaries. Well, it kind of looks like it anyway.
Yeah, they had footage from other stuff that they reviewed.
To me, he's the best. He's my favorite wrestler. Ric Flair.
Definitely a great performer.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize he did it for like 40 years.
I think Aquaman 2 is done.
And he was adopted, right?
Yeah, he was adopted.
Yeah. I don't think his parents ever. I guess they never really liked what he did, right? Or they didn't care. He's the greatest.
His dad was a doctor, and I think he had hoped that he would, get involved in the medical profession in some form, because he had said that it was originally supposed to try to go to school to be a dentist.
Yeah.
Just go ahead.
Dentist.
Is that like Ken Jeong?
Ken Jeong's a GP, right?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
I mean, David Lee Roth's father was a doctor also.
Wasn't David Lee Roth like working as an ambulance or like a paramedic now?
Now? Oh, I didn't know that.
I heard that
Yeah.
somewhere.
Ever since Eddie died, stopped following him.
It's a bummer that they couldn't.
Archetype.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, didn't David Lee Roth? He was in the band when Eddie died, right? The new Van Halen.
I don't think so.
No, I thought it was him. I think they replaced Michael Anthony with the son.
Because the singer they had for a while was the dude from Extreme.
Yeah, after Sammy, and then they got Dave back at the very end. They got rid of Michael and then put his son in, and then Eddie died. So, I think I read somewhere that David Lee Roth has some beef with the son now. He's not allowing a few things. I guess the son's in control now of the band.
I was listening to an interview with Jerry Cantrell, who was with Alice in Chains.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that, I guess, early on in their career, they got picked up to open for Van Halen. And they were like, it was their first time playing like a huge tour that was in like big, stadiums and stuff.
Yeah.
And, all they had was their crappy equipment that they'd been lugging around. They didn't have like stuff set up for like a big tour or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying that Eddie Van Halen gave him a lot of crap over it for like, it's like, you guys have terrible equipment, you sound like shit and all this stuff. And he was like, well, I'll get right on that, like what am I gonna do? They don't have any money,
Yeah.
And he said they got back from the tour and he had just gotten home and he just wanted to unwind, and then there's a knock on the door and it's some delivery. And the guy's like, yeah, we got a delivery for you. And he's like, oh, geez, what is it? And they back the truck up, and it's full of amps and guitar, like everything. And Eddie Van Halen just sent him a bunch of stuff.
Too bad it's so controlling in Van Halen.
Yeah, Eddie Van Halen's the one that married Valerie Bertinelli, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valerie Bertinelli.
Happy birthday.
Do you think he was like a Frank Zappa? Just
Yeah, I think so. But he's not the only musician, right? That's so anal.
I heard like Zappa was hard to play with. He had a lot of roles.
Yeah. Well, everything had to go through Eddie first, because he did mostly everything. I guess that's why Dave and Sammy got kicked out.
You know, Sammy had. I mean, he used to play with Montrose, and then, you know, and then he had his own solo career.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you would think that, you know, Eddie would have like recognized that he had a guy who at least knew a little bit of what he was doing.
Well, in an interview before, I guess Sammy was introduced. Well, after he was introduced, he was just talking about like, he's seen him in concert many a time, so he knew what he was capable of doing. But then after a while, I guess he just started saying like, no, this is my band. You do whatever I say. Mhm. Too bad they could be like you two. You two never really broke up, huh?
Yeah, it seems like they stayed together.
Yeah.
They did their like remember when like Kiss, each of them put out their own solo.
Yeah.
Like you two did this thing called The Passengers, where it was like, I think like Bono and the Edge would make some songs, and then Larry and what's his name? What was the other guy's name?
What's the bass player's name?
Yeah, I don't know. But they would like, you know, they always refer to him as the other two.
Adam Clayton. Adam Clayton.
Adam Clayton. Yeah,
yeah.
They made some songs.
Yeah.
So The Passengers, that. You know, and one of them was used for Ghost in the Shell. The anime.
Larry Moen Jr. and Adam Clayton.
Yeah.
Song. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ghost in the Shell, the anime or the movie?
The anime.
Well, there's a bunch of different ones now, right? Ghost in the Shell.
Well, the live action was what I was referring to. Yeah.
The one, like, supposedly one of the soundtrack, whatever the score.
Not the original one, right?
It could be maybe for the American release. I don't know.
Okay.
But there's music in it that was done by Larry Mullen and Adam Clayton. So
yeah.
But I guess that was their let's take a break, you know. Do some different stuff.
I guess it helped. I don't think it helped with it helped with Kiss for a little while, right?
I think sometimes you just need to recharge your creative energy, right?
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I think because like I'm not 100%, but I think like McCartney had started his first solo album before the Beatles had broken up, like, you know, while they were still technically together. And George got mad because they wouldn't use all, you know, the songs he wanted them to use. I think All Things Must Pass is mostly all songs that would have ended up on a Beatles record if they'd accepted them.
Sorry, Drew. You just made me think. I saw someone posted the other day. It's like Yoko Ono just turned 90 and she sounds as good today as she did back then.
Poor Yoko. I don't know. I don't think she broke up the Beatles.
Yeah, I think they said that they were already, you know, thinking of breaking up, you know, going their own way.
Yeah.
Aiko just shaking her head, going, "Damn, these old guys."
Hey, I appreciate the Beatles. My mom loves them. grew up listening to them.
I know a lot of younger people don't like them.
I actually like most of their stuff.
Well, I don't think that's their style of music, right? The young people.
Yeah.
I'm more of a
I think
Simon
it's-
and Garfunkel guy.
I don't think the young people really care about them either.
I'm sure of that.
I don't know. I feel like young music is more about the beat than like the melody or the lyrics. And I don't care about the beat. Like, I don't.
That kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
Gotta have the stick beats.
That would explain BTS's popularity, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not into that stuff. But that's because I
Good
grew
for
up.
you, Aiko. Good for you.
Oh, I wonder if Diane's watching.
I
This
don't
is
know.
America. Why are we into K-pop? What's going on?
The unfortunate thing is that a lot of the like K-pop groups, you only have you have a real finite lifespan,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And it's like,
Well, yeah, 'cause they're gimmicky.
And they're totally manufactured, right? These K-pop.
Yeah, they're not actually quality. They're just trendy.
Yeah.
but it's like I tried to liken it to say like the Beach Boys or like the Beach Boys were a fabrication, but
No, the
you know,
monkeys.
Monkeys were.
Oh yeah, the
Uh,
monkey.
the monkeys were a fabrication too, but I mean they were a more overt fabrication. But the Beach Boys, they were pretty much a fabrication. They were trying to cash in on the surf craze, and they were sort of young and cute, and but the thing is that like as their careers went on, they really started trying to experiment more and get more creative and write more complex songs and stuff.
But their
And the
management
Beatles,
didn't like that? Record company didn't like that?
I don't think they did, but I think that Brian Wilson was strong enough. He was able to sort of push for it more, and I think as long as the stuff was selling, the label was like, well, it's selling records, so.
What color is Cindy Moon's eyes? Anybody know off the top of their head?
Well, what color is what?
Cindy Moon's eyes, silk.
Oh, I don't know.
Make them purple.
Black.
Well, she's Korean, right? So dark brown?
Black or brown, but let's see.
Green.
Green?
I don't know.
I still say purple.
Blue eye.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we go with like a brown or an auburn kind of.
Auburn.
How about desert sky?
Now we're choosing a color for the room.
Well, that is a color.
Yeah. On a mauve.
Mauve.
Fuchsia.
Hey, did anybody catch Mel Williams in town?
No, I didn't.
I didn't get down to other realms.
Who?
Mel, Mog's other half.
He was at the convention.
Why was he there?
The collector show.
With Tony Moy.
Yeah.
I know he's going by Mel B. He's like, wait, Scary Spice is
From the Spice Girls.
The Spice. Mel B is going to be down there. Oh, no way.
I like her on Britain's Got Talent. How are we doing on time? 20 minutes to go. Are we having fun yet?
Do we always have fun?
And we'll have fun, fun, fun till the daddy takes the T-bird away.
Oh yeah, well that reminds me. Anyway, the thing I was taking a long time to say was I wonder if BTS or is got any of those K-pop bands are gonna go have their like adult period where they
I really don't know how I know this, but I think they all have like solo albums they're doing.
really.
Yeah.
How do you know this, Ron?
I don't know. Maybe
Where's your source?
Maybe I'm secretly a fan. I'm not sure.
Okay.
No, I think Diane said something like that. That the individual members had like their own solo albums.
Interesting.
Because I know like Blackpink, they have. I mean, the girls have their own album, individual albums.
Blackpink.
Yeah.
I didn't recognize any of the singers coming down this time around for Kawaii-Con.
Oh, I never recognize it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know any of the J-pop or K-pop.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know.
I mean, one I've heard because I know she does the theme for a Gundam Seed, but that's about it. The others, I'm like, hit boy band. I'm like, oh, I have no idea. I guess that's one part of Kawaii-Con is like the concert.
Didn't Kawaii-Con used to have like a ball?
Yeah. I'm not sure if they still have that or not, that midnight ball.
When is it?
It used to be on Saturdays, I think. And it's weird because it's like you see everybody dressed up like the prom. It's like, oh,
Oh, fun.
Really? Really?
yeah.
They should have that again.
But prom?
I mean, yeah, because people in suits and dresses. And
Yeah, it
all
looked like
dressed up.
fun.
Yeah. She wants to go
Wear
to the
their
prom.
Gabber gowns to that.
Would you guys want to go back to? Would you guys want to go to a prom again?
Yeah.
Isn't this was that always Sunny in Philadelphia? Wasn't there an episode like this?
Oh my god, that was a great episode.
I saw that one.
Kind of why I mentioned it. You guys want to do that again?
The best Always Sunny is the was it the McPoyle Ponderosa Wedding Massacre? that episode it's insane. It's so good. And Guillermo del Toro pops up in it.
Yeah.
He plays Pappy McPoyle.
Well, have any of you watched the Mick from the girl that's in Always Sunny?
No, I haven't seen that.
I saw some episodes, but I don't know. Kind of reminded me too much of So It's Sunny in Philadelphia. I guess because it's her. So, but I kind of like, yeah, it's not as funny.
She's funny. Caitlin Olsen.
I mean, So It's Sunny, she's funny. But when she did the Mick, I didn't find her that funny.
Mm.
I guess you need that entire ensemble, right?
Yeah, I don't think there's any one actor that carries that show. It's kind
Yeah,
of all.
yeah.
Okay, what about Mythic Quest from the guy from It's Always Sunny?
I haven't seen that.
Oh,
About the game company?
yeah. I saw like a couple of episodes of it. Again, I didn't find it as funny as So It's Sunny.
That's Caitlin Olsen's husband.
Yeah. Yeah, you really need that foursome. Well, I guess with Danny DeFive now. Right?
I love Danny DeVito on that show.
It's like IT crowd. You just need that formula.
My favorite is still Charlie.
Charlie is the best. Oh, Charlie. He's the only one that's close to being a decent person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
But
true.
but even he falls short, he's still he has his tendencies.
Didn't he voice Luigi in the movie? Yeah.
He did.
And then-
Mario movie.
Still remember that scene in the restaurant? I'm a full-on rapist. Oh, what? You mean, help out people? You mean a philanthropist? Yeah.
So when he comes to realization that he lives in the state of Pennsylvania, he was like, he's completely perplexed. He's like, I thought we lived in Philadelphia.
Oh, well, he does have a learning disorder, right?
Yeah. Or the one when he gets tricked into thinking like he knows Chinese.
Yeah. Could any of you handle friends like that?
What did you ask?
Could any of you handle friends like that?
Oh.
Or do you have friends like that?
What?
Ron?
Yeah. This convention.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Always Sunny. It's like I love that show, but I can't watch more than maybe 3 or 4 episodes of it at a time, or else it's too much. It's like you're like, oh god, these people are so terrible. It's like I always have to take a break.
Yeah, like was it Larry David? Isn't like he have that kind of uncomfortable humor?
Yeah.
Where you're in this situation like, ooh, this is kind of cringy.
I like his comedy, but I've never seen his show.
The Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I guess is the last season now.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm gonna cover this. Let me just leave this back and wait.
So 12 minutes. Anybody got anything coming up we should know about? Dracula 1944.
Dracula, 1944.
What are we gonna do once that's
Couple
over?
days, right? When to go live? March 1st or March 3rd, something like that?
Something like that. Maybe March 4th? Is that a Monday?
Yeah, I know, but it's going live soon.
Yeah. Coming soon.
Coming soon.
19.
And it's practically done, so it's not like we're trying to launch the Kickstarter before it's done.
In a world in 1944.
What Nazis?
Nazis. Dracula. And Nazis. 1944.
Ron and I have already done fan art for it. I think, John, you need to do some fan art for it.
Oh, okay, I'll do some fan art for it. Because my style is perfect for that.
What are you trying to say?
I'm saying that I don't know if comedy is a good thing, for-
You should.
Okay. I'll
Mix
find
it up.
I'll find
It's
something offensive.
It's a different take on it,
Yeah. God. Well, Mike already did Countdown Count, so the Count from Sesame Street.
I did that with Nandor.
Nandor, that's what it was.
Nandor the Relentless and the Count.
Nandor meets Andor. Hey, what's the next Star Wars thing coming out?
Well, Bad Batch is on right now.
Okay.
And the Acolyte is coming.
Oh, the Acolyte. That's what it was. It's on the comic book shop. I forgot what the. Jeez, what was the name of the character? I don't know. There's so many like different characters in Star Wars now. Thrawn, I guess.
Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah, I guess he has his own comic. Thrawn Alliances is called.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like the blue guy. I miss getting the next Duke.
Duke.
You know,
Somehow
Joe.
Somehow I missed number 2. I have 1 and 3, but I don't have 2.
Oh,
So I gotta
I can
find
check
somebody
for you.
that's still. Yeah, thanks.
I'll check for you.
Appreciate you. Because I think Cobra Commander, they're on issue 3 now of Cobra Commander.
Oh, really?
They're on issue-
I missed
yeah,
that too.
There's they had both 2 and 3 and 1 at Other Realms. And they still have Duke 1 at Other Realms, but they don't have number 2.
I don't know. I'm at the point now. Like I'm wondering if I should just wait to get it collected.
Well, probably easier.
Yeah.
Well, RMX stopped by. I hope you guys are all doing well. Just want to stop by and say hi. All right, have fun. All right.
Duke leader with
Howdy,
you.
RMX.
You know, Nepal posted this graphic on here. It has Dracula 1944, Macabre Tales. What's Mysterious Things?
I think
That's
that's
the
the
comic.
company.
That's her
No,
first
that's-
comic.
That's our first comic.
Oh,
Andrew, did you get these already?
Which, hold on.
Not.
I have to embiggen you. Okay. What are you showing me?
Do you have this? You want it?
Zot?
Yeah.
What did they reissue it?
No, this was in the bargain bin.
Well, I have that. I have the.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Wow.
So, and then I saw this, which was kind of funny. I was like, wow, this reminds me of something.
The Tomb of Dracula.
What if?
Huh.
Yeah, those are in the bargain bin. So I just figured
So I'm
I'd
guessing
grab
that's a what if Dracula got Blade.
them. I guess so.
No, I love
Wolfman
that.
did those.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I saw it and I was just like, oh, I don't know if Drew has this. So
I'm
Grab
missing
it.
like a few issues. I think I've got like 1 through 10, and then I got like 12 through like 17, and then I got like 21 through whatever. Like you know what I mean? It starts breaking up, but
yeah, we need to make more comic ads like this. The retro.
Yeah, you can do your hostess again. What were some of the other ones?
Oh, like ads?
Yeah.
Or like for the Spalding.
No,
Dr. J.
like the PSA ones they used to do, like Bullies in School and shit. And
Oh yeah.
We should do one. We
We
should do
should.
one like it's not nice to make fun of ugly people or something. I don't know.
Or something.
They
Where
can't
did you
help
learn
that
this?
they can't help that they're ugly.
Where did you learn this? You, Dad. I learned from you, Dad.
Pretty sad if you don't know that. You're not supposed to do that.
We should do that, Chad. We'll start out with some character going, "Ha ha, he's ugly," and then we'll have like I don't know some
Oh,
character.
Oh yeah.
Why does it sound like that Twilight Zone episode?
Or where they all have like the crazy faces.
Yeah, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder or whatever.
Beauty's in the eye of the beholder. A lesson learned in the Twilight Zone.
Oh. It's Ron Turley.
Picture
Somebody
ugly people.
Ugly people. Could be in a mirror. Could be someone you know.
Somebody took Planet of the Apes, the first movie,
Mhm.
and made it black and white, and then they edited it so that it was like an episode of the Twilight Zone, and even edited in Rod Serling. You know how he would like
Oh yeah. Oh, that's kind of cool.
because Rod Serling was one of the writers on Planet of the Apes.
Oh, the original one?
Yeah,
Oh.
he did because it was based on the novel by Pierre Boulez, but Serling did the screen treatment for it.
You know, I'm missing her blades.
And when the guy cut it to fit in a Twilight Zone episode, and it's in black and white, and it's beautiful. Like it even has like the commercial breaks, you know, like it totally would have worked as just an episode of the Twilight Zone.
This is the original Charlton Heston one?
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's like it'll go up on YouTube, and then they'll make them take it down. So it's like you just kind of have to search for it. But you can find it because somebody else will put it up as a different thing.
Mm.
all right, we ready for last looks?
Last looks.
Nobody else
but
got
no,
to go, right?
look but no touch.
Nobody
I'll
else.
I'll start off with fucking Phoenix's Cindy Moon Silk again.
Cindy Moon meets Sailor Moon.
Is that how the Hasbin Hotel? That's the style.
What?
I know he's not copying it, but that's kind of like the style, isn't it?
The Cindy Moon here? I don't know.
Hasbin Hotel.
I think Hasbin is a little bit more stylized. A little bit more stylized.
This has a little more anatomical correctness to it.
Yeah.
All right, so there's fucking Phoenix's Silk. Okay, here's the two. Like I said, this one's a work in progress because I'm gonna try and put a city behind her. It's gonna take me probably 3 weeks to do it.
There you go.
Take your time. BGs aren't supposed to be.
Yes.
Yeah. Take your time.
I'm gonna have her
SpongeBob. 3
hanging out the
years
building, and
later.
then try and put a building behind city rooftops behind her over here.
Oh, you'll be good.
You see,
Then
see if I can-
Ron will just mark it up.
yeah, this one I'm still gonna put some color in
Wrong.
the background, but there's a silk, little cartoony style silk.
Cool.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Yeah, Bishop should go.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, but
I like the pose.
all the world wait for you.
Yeah, so Web Woman and Spinner. from the short-lived Filmation animated series.
Did Spider do anything? Was he just a goofy sidekick kind of thing?
He's a
Or he
goofy
piloted the plane?
sidekick.
Did he at least
Yes.
spin?
It's like
I don't know.
you wait in the whatever that was, that web thing, whatever that web vehicle they had.
And the web that you
You
can't
wait in the car.
All right, who's next?
Car.
Aiko, you ready?
Sure. Got inked. Reerect.
Still
And-
terrifying.
Here's something more terrifying.
The bigger one.
It's
Yeah.
more terrifying because the leg to body ratio is higher.
Well, I think that was a little less terrifying because he doesn't have so much to. Well, I guess maybe he does. The typhus.
Both
Oh,
are
shit,
adorable.
Maybe it's just hard to see because it's not inked.
Adorable nightmare fuel.
Yeah.
Now in terrifying and less terrifying. That's good.
Although Bria does have more legs. Oh, Bria does.
Aiko, you got anything coming up?
I have my Honolulu Makers Market again on March 23rd. So the weekend before KawaiiCon. That's the weekend before Con, right? I didn't double book myself. did I?
Yeah, March 23rd would be the weekend before Con.
Good. And I also have KawaiiCon.
KawaiiCon. Yeah, we all have KawaiiCon up there. Drew and I
Do we
were
all
running.
have-
Drew and
Do
I
we
were
all have
running
Marcus
the Art Station. John, did you have a table?
Yeah, I got a table.
You and Gwen, right?
Yeah. Well, Gwen will probably be floating around. She'll probably like.
I know we still have a bunch of friends on the wait list. I don't know what's going to happen with that.
Yeah, I hope they got in, but we'll see what happens. I mean, I don't know if even Murphy's coming or not. I don't know.
Reed has a table, I know.
Reed has a table. Yeah.
Scott, you ready?
Oh, your eyes are blue. Oh,
Very cool.
Nice.
Who designed her outfit? I wonder.
I'd be willing to bet it was John Romita, but I don't know.
You think
I love that costume. I think it looks
Yeah.
great.
the red and yellow?
Because I think originally she had a mask that covered her whole head,
Yeah, the hair was.
Yeah.
and I bet I wonder if Steve Lealoha is the one who gave her the hair, because it just
We
seems
should
like
ask.
something he would do. Yeah, I should have asked him.
All right, thank you, Scott. Scott, you have anything coming up that you know about?
No,
No? Oh, okay.
no.
You're the last one. Ready? I think. Ron, you're not showing anything tonight, are you?
Nah.
Oh, it's me. Okay.
Are you shy?
I didn't really do much. So I got Spider Gwen.
Usually, yes, Drew. Yeah.
That's where
Got the loaf, and then I did. I think her name is Black Manta. I think
Black Manta.
Black Maria. I don't
Is she
know.
Spider or is she riding that thing? I'm trying to figure. trying to-
That's like her bottom half of her.
Where's that from?
It's from One Piece. It's like
Wait, that's the
much
bottom.
later.
That's the
Wow.
bottom half of her.
Yeah, the bottom half of her is actually like a living.
So
thing.
she has a face on her bottom half.
Yeah, it's like all the characters are kind of like that. It's like this hybrid. Like one has like a gorilla on his arm, one has like a giraffe's head.
That's why I was
coming down
wondering if
his
he's
back.
riding it because it's it's
Yeah.
got its own face. It's like, oh, that's
Yeah, no, it's part of her. That's the character. That's how One Piece is later on. It gets kind of wacky.
all right. That's creepy.
Yeah, little bit.
It's
All
One
right.
Piece.
I think that's it, right?
That's it.
So again, for recap for next month, the 6th is Visipop.
Pokemon.
The 13th is Obaki. Am I saying that right?
Obake.
Obake.
You know what they say? Obake.
Obaki, and then Women Comic Makers on the 20th, and Ghostbusters on the 27th.
Yay.
Jay,
All right. That's it.
Ghostbusters.
Everybody say aloha.
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 All right. And Drew's head. Or got Drew's head there.
Right.